There you go. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is I want to share with you guys. Someone just asked, how do you find great products? Okay, how do you research great products? I tried to do it in your module one, and it's not really working. So the first thing I do is I go to Amazon and I kind of browse around the different categories. So let's go and just go. I don't know. Let's go down and let's see. Photos and print. So maybe if we went into like the photography market, let's see if I can find that. Music, electronics, and computers. And then I'm going to go into, let's see, da, 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 car electronics, video games, headphones, camera, and photo and video. So that is a category. Okay, so that here is a category. So what you can do are one of two things. All right, you can click on best sellers, and then you'll see what are the best selling products for a specific marketplace. And here we go. Okay, so this is just me kind of browsing through here, but I see some things that we could sell. Okay, so let's look at the first one, and just looking at it, this could be an easily targetable market that you target on Facebook. So targeting new moms that just have brand new babies. This is something that we would have really liked when we were parents with young children. Is something with video, so we can always, we could be in the backyard, we can watch our kids, or if we go in the hot tub or something like that while we put our kids to bed. This is actually something that I really would have enjoyed, which had the regular baby monitors. So what you do is you go here and you do video baby monitor, and then you copy this, and then you paste it in AliExpress and into Amify. And Amify is going to go and do some research and look at AliExpress as well as look at Amazon and products and what's going on there. So as you can see, these products on Amazon, they're selling for about for $170, okay, US. And they've sold a ton. So what tells me that this is a good selling product? They have sold a ton, 5,465 customer reviews. A ton, okay? They've sold a ton. So if I go back and I know that these sell for $170 or whatever, I can find this type of a product that's $39.59, and I can resell it. And as you can see here, the same product is going on Amazon for $75. They're making a great markup here. Okay. So this allows me to see, for $39, I can buy these products and I could create a small video, something really fun, maybe showing, how you can see your baby on the baby monitor and stuff like that really quick. And as you can see, these resell for quite a lot of money. Okay. So I could resell this on Facebook, and it has ePacket available. I could sell this on Facebook for $79, free shipping all day long. Okay. So, and how would you do that? Well, let me bring up Audience Insights, which is a great Facebook tool. So let me just grab Audience Insights. Give me one quick second here. I'm just bringing up my screen. All right. Yeah, so great question, Victoria. While I'm loading this up, great question from Victoria. So Victoria says, based on your training session, you said that you don't want to sell just one product. So does that mean I would need to find, multiple products? Absolutely. Absolutely you would. Absolutely. You've got it. So here's my Audience Insights tool. And so here, what we're going to do is we're going to go United States, and the mommy market will be 25 to 35 roughly. We're going to click on women, and then we're going to go all the way to the bottom, click on advanced, and then click on parents. And we can go expectant parents. That'll be a very low market, 5,000 or 6,000 people. But we can also go for parents who have children from 0 to 3 years old, and that'll give us 2.5 million people. So do you see how we have a best-selling product on Amazon, we find it on AliExpress, and we find our audience on Facebook? That puts the cards into this puts the cards into our favor for sure. How to get to audience insights? I'm gonna paste a link in the chat box, and you should be able to access audience insights from that link. Okay. So Diana says, I'm a little bit confused on brand. At first, unless you build like a business that starts to make $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month in sales, I would just e-packet everything, guys. I would just send everything e-packet and ship it directly to the customer, directly from your AliExpress account. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that in the next training session, as well as how to use all these tools and stuff. But basically, we're just going to use AliExpress. We're going to let them hold all the stock, manage all of our customers and stuff like that. So how do you find a good supplier? Well, here's what I like to do. This Amify software, the cool thing about this is I got our programmer to bring up the most popular sold items on AliExpress first, so we could find the best sellers. So if I click on the product, it's going to take me to AliExpress, and here's how we know if we have a good seller or not, just a little bit. You go to feedback, and you click on feedback, and then you look at the ratings, and you look at what people are saying. So everything was good. Seller shipped the product very late. I cancel the order. Okay, that didn't go too well. Our product is very good and high quality, very fast shipping. Okay, for the price, a great thing. Okay, there are a couple of downsides, but not critical. Excellent camera, fast shipping, very, very good. Packet arrived for night and day favor, easy to operate. Thanks, it works. Very fast shipping. So do you guys see the trend here that this is really a good supplier? They sell hundreds of these things every day, and people are saying it's a good product and they ship really quickly. Okay, so that's what I base. That's how I find good suppliers. And you can also do something here, which I like to do, is I click with pictures, so I know that they're actual buyers of the product. Okay, so you can click on with pictures on the top, and then you can see all these people that got the monitor and they took a picture of it, and it's a really genuine, supplier. Now, how do you know if they drop ship? AliExpress allows you to drop ship. So they allow you to buy something and then ship it out under someone else's address, so that you can actually buy it and then ship it to someone else and then get a tracking number. Okay, and we're going to go through all that in more detail when we start getting into that. But are you guys seeing A, B, C? A, find a hot product on Amazon. B, find that product on AliExpress. Make sure there's a good supplier for it. Make sure that they have lots of orders, and make sure that the product is really good. And then C, make sure that you can actually target that audience within Facebook. Okay? All right. Does that make sense to everyone? Does that make sense to everyone? Whoever asked that question, I'm trying to go back here. And again, guys, I'm on 3 hours sleep, so let's see. Who had asked? All right, I'm pretty sure it makes sense, okay? You are awesome, Roger. Thank you, Yogesh. Thank you. All right, so basically that's how I do it, guys. Start just going through Amazon. Spend hours on there. Get to know what sections are working. I started looking for camera stuff here, and I landed on baby monitors. Okay, so this can take you in any direction. Okay. All right. All right. Selling at twice your ideal target price. How does that affect sales? Well, again, there is no, if perceived value on Amazon, guys, is up there, 79, 89, 109, if people really perceived these products at being $75, $79, then you can resell them on Amazon, on Shopify and Facebook for the same amount of money, if not more. So I like to be in a market that's got a bigger sales price. You'll make more money. Okay. You don't need a lot of money to get started. No. I'll show you guys once we start getting into the Facebook ad stuff. It only takes a couple of dollars there, and you don't really have to buy any stock. So it's not like Amazon where you'd have to buy 50, 60, 100 units and then hope that they sell. Okay. So what I want you guys to do is, when you're starting to look at products, find related products. Because if someone's going to be buying a baby monitor, they could be buying a baby light for the room, or they could be buying I don't know, something else, right? So always make sure that your store is full of items so that you might not catch them on that one item that you're promoting, but the net is big enough that they might buy from something else. Okay? So here's a great question. Charles says, how do you handle daily Shopify orders when your store is doing 6 figures a month? Great question. So I outsource all of this, okay? I outsource all of this, okay, to my staff. So my staff, what they do is, when you start doing a lot of money on Shopify, you do not want to be going through AliExpress to fulfill your orders. You want to work directly with the supplier. And I'm going to show you guys how to do that. It's very, very simple. You just send a quick message to the supplier saying, hey, can you add me to Skype? I want to talk to you about, your other products. Or add me to WhatsApp. A lot of people in China use WhatsApp, WHATSAPP. It's a chat client. And every day I speak to my 2 or 3 suppliers in China, and my staff sends them an Excel file with all of our sales. They take it, they send me an invoice, I pay through PayPal, and then they ship my items for me. Okay? And I'll share with you guys how to do all that. It's coming up. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let you in the dark. Great question. William says, what size market are you looking for on Facebook? So how many people in your target audience? I like to have big audiences, okay? I'm just being honest here. I don't want anything under 1 million. I want to be in a 15 to 20 million type of a market. Just for me, not for you when you start off. I'm just giving you my how I got to doing $200,000-$300,000 a month in sales. I'm in a massive market. Okay. Great questions. How do you know if these products comply with the U.S. standards? So ask your supplier for paperwork. They will be able to provide you some kind of paperwork and stuff that they passed. If it matches all of the requirements and stuff like that, but they're not too when it's just your regular type of product, a yoga pants. There's no crazy requirements in the U.S. for a yoga pants. If you're doing children's products, not something like and again, this is just me talking. This is not. I'm not a lawyer, but something like this, where it's just a baby monitor, where the baby doesn't touch it, is fine. But if it's a toy or anything else like that, you got to be very, very, very careful. Anything a baby could wear, be very, very careful. You can't just sell stuff from China. You've got to be CPSIA approved if you're selling to children under 12 years old. Okay, so look into that. What kind of sales figures warrants getting help with the process? Once you're starting to do like 30, 40 sales a day, it's a pain in the you-know-what. And I'm going to share with you guys how to find outsourcers to do all this work for you for really cheap. Think about it, guys. I do, $300,000 a month on my one store, and that one store is managed. So there's Michelle, there's Adri, so I have 4 people working on that store in the Philippines. They manage support, they manage my phone calls inside for the business. They also manage uploading my orders, handling my PayPal stuff, so chargebacks or disputes. They manage my Shopify account, so any chargebacks or anything like that. I don't touch the business or look at it on that side of things. And they cost me about $3,000 a month for all those people. I pay them extremely well because they do a very good job. So think about that. $3,000 overhead for staff, $300,000 a month in sales. My advertising cost is about 100,000, give or take. So it's giving me about a 35% profit margin on that. So I'm making well over $100,000 a month profit on this store. Okay. All right, I'm going to do one little product that we're going to look at. John wants me to look at. You want to check them out? We're on the right track. Okay, John, do you mind if I show everyone the product that you just sent in so that we can all look at it together, or you want me to keep it secret or something? Let me know, John Richards. That's one store and one niche. I also have other stores and other niches that do over $100,000 a month. Let's see, John. Okay, I'm gonna wait for John to answer. So John Richards, let me know if you want me to share with people your niche or a product that you found. No, okay. All right, so I'm not gonna share screen. I'm just gonna look at the product. Yeah, that would be a really good product. Yeah, I've seen this product before, John. That would be a great little video to create. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. I've seen this before. I actually really like it. All right. Bike lights, I think that would be a little bit harder. There's nothing really special about that. It'd be a bit hard to do a video unless you've got some really cool bicycle lights, like something really, really ridiculous. But yeah, I don't think that that's going to be a good market, just regular bicycle lights. Okay. So Stanley says he has this will be, all right, this will be one of the last questions I do here, guys. It's going to be like a power 30-minute session here, Q&A session on a Sunday night. I have an officially licensed t-shirt shop. How would I market that on Facebook? It really depends. What market is this in? Are we talking NASCAR? Are we talking NFL? What kind of market is this in, Stanley? College football. So if you're good to go to market that, give me a team, and I know nothing about college football, so give me a team as far as college football goes that's really big. Oklahoma State. All right, so very simple, right? So you would go into Audience Insight. I'm going to remove all this kind of stuff, okay? And I'm going to go here and type in Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State University Stillwater. So that would be one of the best ways to do it, right? You start selling this by state. So, and universities and stuff like that, alumni, anything that has to do with the university or the school. So that's how I would market it to, and I would market to both, women and men, and I would test multiple ad sets and stuff like that. But just to give you an idea, like that would be one of the easiest ways to do it. Okay, just type in, Oklahoma. Oklahoma Sooners football. Now it's gone up to 2 million. So just keep adding football stuff in Oklahoma for Oklahoma, and you're going to build a huge audience. Okay. As far as video goes, this is when I was saying that you could either go really passionate and you don't really need videos if it's something that's really cool. This would be here, Mike. I'm just smelling it. I can't taste. I can't drink that stuff. Just having a picture, if it's something really neat, really different, could get you the traffic. If not, you might want to try a video. Putting the shirts on a video or something. But if you've got a license and you can sell this stuff and you're good to go, then yeah, lots of ways to do it. All right, guys, I know this was a short power 30-minute session. I'm going to take one last question that I think would help everyone in this session here today. And the question I saw was, how fast can you get to $10,000 a month? You can get there really quickly. The one thing that's going to stop you is taking action. and doing a lot of testing and being able to let go of a store that's not working for you. If it's not working for you after you've tested 5 or 10, 15 items, then you might want to move on to something else. I had a one-on-one coaching call with some students that were at our Las Vegas mastermind, and they were having a hard time with their jewelry stuff. And they're like, gosh, I don't know, we pick jewelry and the ad sets are good, we're just having a hard time. And I said, listen, drop it. Go in more of a passionate niche. Go in another market. And we sat down. I spent an hour with them, researched some niches, and they've got a really, really passionate niche. So what's the next step for them? I said, guys, I need you to design 10 shirts. So they are going on, they're going to use one of my designers to do that, but you guys can go to Fiverr or Odesk, or find some of the groups for Shopify groups. There's some designers in there. If you're really serious about buying designs and getting some designs done for shirts and stuff like that, send me an email at roger@reallysuccessful.com. If my designer is not too busy, I'll send him your way. But yes, and again, this is only if you've got designs ready to go. Don't send me something saying, hey, give me your programmer. No. Your designer. No, you have to be ready to buy designs right away. I don't want 50 emails to go to my assistant. But yeah, and it's just a step-by-step thing. It's like, hey, let's get 10 or 15 designs going, right? So very simple, guys. Get stuff up there, get going, find products, do your research. And this upcoming week, we're going to share with you guys how to upload everything into your Shopify stores, how to get everything up and running, and how to get your Shopify store selling like a well-oiled machine. All right? So guys, I hope that you guys appreciated this session, even though I might not be on my game, just because, again, I've been flying all day and I'm on 3 hours sleep. But I just wanted to touch base with you guys. The next session, I think, is Wednesday, Mike is saying.
We're doing a more power session from Vegas. We're going to really...
Yeah. So we're going to be doing a power session from Vegas. So you guys are going to get a little bit of behind the scenes with us, and we're going to share with you guys some really powerful stuff. So I just wanted to touch base with you guys. I'm thinking about you guys, even if I'm here in Vegas. I just want you guys to know that we're here for you, and we've got a lot of great content coming up. Check out Module 1. If you haven't checked out Module 1, check it out and study it. Everything in there is how I pick my products, guys. There's no magic to this. Use our tool, and I can't wait to see you guys on Wednesday. Mike, did you have one last thing?
Yeah, just the live session from last time was that Roger's talking about the product selection. The other videos that I did were part of the sort of fly on the wall, building a store from scratch series. I obviously had to put that on pause to travel the last 2 days. I came from overseas to Vegas, and we're this week we're really turbocharging the store from scratch. I'm actually sitting with Roger. We're kind of sharing a very large space here, but we'll be doing some of that work together. And so you guys are going to see kind of how we do that step by step. So over this week, we're going to have some new videos in that series. And the other videos that are in Module 1 are really, like Roger said, they're setup videos, but there's 2 videos from him that are really more in-depth of number one, the mindset. If you haven't watched that mindset video, it's very powerful. And then also the live training from last week. That's also very powerful. So we'll see you guys, I think, on Wednesday.
Yeah, right? I think it's Wednesday. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday.
Right, and we'll have an email for everybody on that.
All right, guys, have an amazing Sunday evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. Mike does, Barry does, everyone does. Thanks for sticking it through. Live from Vegas at our high-end mastermind. I hope that one day you guys can join us here because the action is here. It's really cool to be building out stores with you guys live in person, to have some one-on-one time with you guys. I literally give, it's a 4-day event. I literally give about 80 hours worth of work in those 4 days. Maybe not 80, maybe 70 because I sleep a little bit. But if you guys ever want to come down, we're having one in November. So guys, it's going to be great. Again, send me an email if you have any, if you wanted to join us for the live streaming. There is a fee to that. I think it's about $2,000, $2,500 for live streaming, where you get the live event for 4 days. We still have a few spots open for that. Send me an email. Thanks, guys. Have a great end of your weekend. Have a great week. Go crush it out there. This is Roger D, live from Vegas. Take care.